coming out. I am an overcomer. I can do this. I can do that. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I bless God, Pastor. But this morning I didn't even go that way because I wanted to just ask you who I am. I just believe in after the pastor finished, it's the end. But I thank God you have everything. I thank God for his love and his kindness. I have the encouragement the Lord is doing, not only for the pastor, but the Lord is doing something in my body. I testified the other day, I said when I went to Florida, my knees was giving me so much problems, and I was just like, oh God, crying in the midnight hour, and I went to the doctor. I said, well, I'm going to the doctor because maybe something else. You know, we self-diagnose ourselves many times, but when I went to the doctor, they took blood work and they did a lot of things. They said, well, if we find anything wrong, we'll send you a letter, we'll call you so you can come back. And I haven't heard from them. That's been a while. I haven't heard anything. And while I was in Florida, I was just praying to God, and I was sort of quiet, and I was just praying to God, Lord, I can't stand these pains, and I don't want to work in all these pains. How many know that God will answer your prayer? And as I began to go to the place where they call the Holy Man, and I went up there, the man just instantly, he said, we got a back problem. He just stand up, we're going to pray for you right now, the back problem. He said, we got a knee problem. And I wasn't able, I'm a person, I'm always on my knees praying. I don't believe in going to bed, saying my prayers. I just can't talk about me. I don't believe in saying my prayers in the bed. I believe in going down on my knees, and I couldn't get down on my knees to pray. And I said, God, this is not me, this is not me. As I went to the Holy Man, the preacher got him. He said, somebody that's bothered with a knee problem. He said, I want you to stand. And I began to stand, and I was just crying because I was in pain as he spoke. But as he began to pray, the pain began to just ease up and ease up. And when I came back, I called my husband. I said, you're not going to believe this. And I began to share with him the service that I had went to in the Holy Land. And I said, as I'm speaking, I'm down on my knees now. And it was about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. And when I came back home, you know, when the Lord healed you, the devil don't want you to be completely healed. So when I came back home, my knee began to bother me again, but I kept speaking the word of healing. I said, no, God heal me. I'm not going to worry about it. No, God heal me. I'm not going to worry about it. And since that day, when I came back up until this day, I have not been bothered with that knee. I've been able to walk, run, jump, and I bless God for that. I thank God. I thank God for his healing. I'm saying to the body of Christ, let's be encouraged. Encourage somebody. Encourage yourself. If you can't find nobody to pat you on your back, if you can't find nobody to shake your hand, if you can't find somebody, even on tonight, listen, or a smile on their face, you begin to smile to yourself, and can you turn around and just pat yourself on the back? Just pat yourself, say, I did a good job. I'm not that bad, you know. I did a good job. And just encourage yourself. Lift yourself up. I bless God. The pastor myself, we've been looking at things. We've been talking about certain things. I told him today, I said, one of these Fridays, I'm going to pick you up. I want to make this announcement. I'm going to pick you up. I'll say, Pat, we're going to get 94 East. We're going to do Baltimore. We're going to cross over unto the water, to the ferry in 401, and we're going up to Niagara Falls. He looked at me. I said, one of these Fridays, we're going to do this. I said, we need a vacation. You need to get away. I need to get away. So, children, if you don't, I'm like one here now. And don't see us. How they go if you don't see this over. You know, then don't look for us. We'll be up in Niagara Falls. I believe the Lord is doing something. What happened in the past his life? You all need to know what he's doing. He's doing great things in his life. He came from Dallas today and have not took a nap. Just eat a real good meal. He ate on the way. You know, I don't know if he drunk or not, because he didn't even come into the home. He left. He said, I'm going to, we're going to do some work. And I thank God. I thank